player, so this is going to be really good knowledge to gain for the upcoming YCSs. And I'm just going to hop straight in. Alright, we got a lot to cook through. So we have Stitch. Yeah, Stitch backwards versus STR. And we see Stitch win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They'll go first. 40 versus 41. Okay, we got Druisworm X, Bell, Bestial, Magmamut, Sword. Which, if they only play one Druisworm, it really sucks that they drew both those together. It makes this way less of like a god card. Then Bell in the main deck. Interesting. Oh, they're playing Maliss, and we open Bell in the main deck. Oh my god, bro. I'd be so sick. Okay, then they also draw Magmamut, Allure, Impulse, Dormouse, and Chessy Cat. Okay, so the Bastials aren't very good in this matchup. They can be if they like Splash Mage target something that's already been used. But usually that's only if you have other hand traps with it. So they start with Allure, draw Dotscaper, Imperm, banish the cat, and then cat effect, pay 300, special itself out. Now they have the cat effect, banish Dormouse, which, yeah, I think it's proper to start like this. Because we still have our normal summon for Dotscaper too, which we'll end up being able to do down the line. So this means we don't have to use our normal summon until we have that. We draw Terraforming Druisworm. Hey, shout out to Jacoby for the follow. Thank you. So, wow, both players drew Magmamut Druisworm. That's pretty unfortunate. But it's better for the player going first. Like, it's more fine for them. Dormouse, go ahead, summon out. Dormouse effect, go banish. The White Rabbit effect, summon out. Then White Rabbit effect, go set TB11. I've been playing this deck a bunch. I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing this deck a bunch. Effect, set TB11. Like, I played it basically for 8 hours straight yesterday. Okay, then they link off in the link decoder, then make red ransom. Yeah, because you need to be thinking about Nib somewhat. But this hand definitely beats it. A lot of Malice hands beat it, to be honest. People think Nib just cooks this deck, and it's like, yeah, maybe like your locals player who's bad with the deck, but it ain't cooking a guy like me. It ain't cooking a guy like me. So summon out link decoder, search out the field spell, and then yeah, TB11, banish, summon out Chessy Cat, TB11, summon, and then there's no point of even banishing from the deck here, to be honest. Yeah, there's no point. Yeah, not banishing. We have White Binder to go banish from the graveyard to set up. I wonder what board they're trying to make exactly. Nib doesn't cook Malice. Yeah, I swear it doesn't. Like, people think, like, if you get cooked by Nib, it's because your hand was really awkward. Like, Nib just doesn't cook this deck. Like, if you Nib, when they have Red Ransom, Malice Body, and Link Decoder, like, you just play through that. You have Field Spell Banish, you banish the third name, you make Splash Mage, you make White Binder, like, you just continue through it, like, consistently. I OTK through Nib consistently with Malice. OTKing through it is crazy. Crazy. And Bell's also not even good against Malice. Like, it was okay before, but post-Suda, it's not good. It depends what the opponent's making, I guess. If they make Terahertz, this card's good. But if they're just going for a Boa, like they should be, then this card isn't even good, because they have two ways to revive White Binder. So now they're going to go White Binder, Dotscaper, so go ahead, try to banish and special back, and they said okay to that. So just trying to hold Bell for the field spell when that tries banishing White Binder, I think is what they're trying to do with it. Effects at GWC06 are hoping that they make like a Terahertz combo instead. Oh, now they're going to make Splash Mage. Splash Mage? We're going to play into a Bestial? I guess? Why'd we link off? What? I don't like this. I don't like this. It's gonna make it to where we can't even use our Bestials as an extender. This is horrendous. No, it should not have been Splash Mage. It could have been like anything else. I don't know what's in their extra deck, so it's kind of hard to like commentate over that. But there's just no world it's ever Splash Mage in that spot. Because like I said earlier, Bestials are only good if your opponent has used the effect of the Malice in Graveyard, and they go for Splash Mage, which is literally what's coming up right now. Like, what new card does Malice get in Suda? Yeah, they get the Boa, the Link 4. So summon Magmamut, effect search during the end phase, which they might not even be able to search, but you can still declare it here, because they have a dragon on their deck list. Then activate the field spell, which we can Bell this, but our opponent does have another Terraforming to get to field spell anyways. So they Bell that. Activate Terraforming, go ahead, grab out another field spell. Bell negates activation, so just activate another one. Banish White Binder, Whitebinder, pay to go ahead and summon out. But to be fair, you're not really playing around Bell game 1 either. This is not popular at all. Like, this is still fine for them. Draw MTP07, which was just a blank draw. Because we were going to get access to that anyways on the opponent's turn. Then we make the Hearts Cryptor effect. I guess this can just put back Trap. And this makes it to where, like, okay, or we put back Chessy Cat. So we definitely only play 2 Chessy Cat. Then they go set 3, end phase, go grab at another Druid's Room. Okay, so they play multiple Bestials, then activate Bestial, banish White Rabbit. That's fine. They have Red Ransom, so they can just Red Ransom, banish White Rabbit anyways. I guess it takes more names out of the deck, but it's not that impactful. Draw Ash Blossom, so they can Ash an MTP07 this turn. Okay, now they're thinking on how they want to do this. They probably are just going to go Battle Phase Swing. I mean, they could just let that go. Like, that's fine. You just get back to this anyways later. Oh, they might be scared of Bell, though. They might be scared of a second Bell. So they're going to activate MTP07 on the attack. And then we're going to Ash that. And then, okay, yeah, just let those get crashed. Put them on have Bell plus a starter, because we know they have Druid's Worm in hand. So dump Mirror Logic, Special X, and then X1, Mirror Logic 2, Chain Imperm. Sure, put them on have. Yeah, because now if they special a Ryzeal, you just win the game anyways. Because now that means they don't have Bell. So special Sword effect to go search, chain GWCO6, which we didn't need to chain, we could have let it resolve first, and then do this. Summon out the Whitebinder, gang 23, Whitebinder effect, go banish the Hearts Cryptor, the Red Ransom, and the Mirror Logic. So that way they can't summon out Node, because they have to have an XYZ in rotation. Then activate the effects, special, and then banish Dormouse effect, pay 300, summon itself out. Then, I mean, this is weird. Also, I don't know why we're playing Dominus Impulse. I don't think this card's good. Like, the side deck, sure, but main decking it? Like, in Ryzeal format? I don't know. Now they're gonna go Hearts Cryptor, shuffle back, banish, and then they're just gonna go normal ice effect. This is game, though. Yeah. You just banish that. You have Dominus Impulse to negate and destroy ice, so they win the game. I still don't think Dominus Impulse is very good in the main deck of this deck, though. But yeah, that's game. So they just submit defeat. On to the next game. They said, could you speed it up a bit, please? When they said, sorry, my screen froze. So now we'll see Ryzeal go first. We see double Lancia, Bell, Ash, X. They have Impulse, Fualos, TB11, Allure, Imperm. So we'll go main phase, dump Mirror Logic, Special X. I'm not going to lie, I don't think Maliss is playable post-Suda. I'll be the first one to say it. I don't think this deck's playable post-Suda. Like, there's just no way you play this deck, right? Like, the deck struggles so hard into Lancia, which everybody side decks. The deck struggles to beat a Detonator, which everybody's summoning. And if you play, like, even Imperm, this card doesn't even out it half the time. Like, you have to have tons of non-engine to prevent Twin under Detonator also. Otherwise, they can double Detonator you. So now they're going to go X effect, go ahead, search out Sword. And then Special Sword effect goes search. Then they're going to go ahead, grab out Ice. I don't speak foreign languages, by the way. Then they're going to drop Fualos. They don't even Ash there because they could just overlay into Detonator. They draw Bestial Magma and then Detonator effect. They say okay to that, which means they can't drop Bestial Magma now, but they have Imperm for Detonator. They have a Dark for Allure. But to be fair, no, I guess that's fair. They could draw Field Spell. That's what they're thinking in their eyes. So drop Lancia. Go ahead, play around Allure Darkness. Play around Talons. Bestial Magma, banish the Lancia. They just let it go. Could have belled that or something, but sure, let them summon the body. And they didn't chain Imperm. I guess there's no point because they're not playing this turn. Yeah, they can't even build a board. That's so tough. And now they're just going to go set, end phase, grab out Druid's Worm, then pass. They draw Ryzeal Cross, activate Cross. That was a pretty good draw too. And then normal ice effect, go bring out X effect, go search out Sword. And then overlay, summon out Exceton Knight, and then make Requiem, Requiem effect tribute. They're gonna Dominus Impulse that. We could chain Detonator to pop a back row, but if it's something like TB11, they can chain it, which would actually be good for us, right? Because then we can beat over the body. If it's MTP07, you know, they can chain the Ghost Search, which sucks. If it's GWC06, they wouldn't have set it there, so that wouldn't be set. They're going to chain target Imperm, then chain Imperm onto Detonator. Then they're thinking they're going to chain to go pop the last back row. Then it's TB11, which just summons one from the main deck that we can beat over, so that's fine. Yeah, it just summons out White Rabbit. They don't have 3 cards to summon from the extra deck, which even if it did, they could just beat over it anyways. And then Special Sword. Sword effect to Ghost Search. They ash that. Hope that they don't have anything, which, I mean, they don't. They don't. They have Cross to draw. So Cross effect, put back both X'd, and then draw one, draw into Cross out. I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna say, what if we cross drew first and we drew into Cross out called by? Like, does it matter? Like, I guess like the odds of us drawing into what we're trying to search goes down a little bit. I mean, is like goes up a little bit. Okay, whatever. Draw Cross out, overlay into Twin of the Eclipse, and then go set. Am I tripping? Why didn't we just beat over White Rabbit? Yeah, we could have beat over White Rabbit, then go for Twin of the Eclipse. Because, I mean, they're trying to beat Druis Worm. But if we just beat over this first, we take the body off board. I don't see why we don't. Like, there's no fear of Imperm. So we're just going to go... Oh, we let them go main phase. And they go Activate Allure, Chain Ash Blossom, okay. So let's go to DDBG. Surprised to not see you at Philly last week. I've literally never gone to a Philly regional. Never have, never will. That sounds awful. I hate regionals. I would hate traveling for a regional. Then they go Link Decoder. Like, I would never go over, like, 3 hours for a regional. That just sounds crazy. Then they go Druis Worm to try to banish White Rabbit. Chain Lancia. That's just turn ending. Yeah. Pass, draw Bonfire. Then Cross effect to go put back and draw. That'll draw into Attract. Activate Tract. Add Engraver, discard Engraver. Shuffle back Requiem to special summon out Engraver. Then they have Druis Worm. We could just bell that. Oh, they're gonna let that go. Okay. I guess that's fair. I guess you can't really stop this, right? If you Druis Worm banish this, they could just normal anything. And then just go ahead and Link in the Moon, and then Twin of the Eclipse to summon back out Detonator, and you just lose anyways. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Make Requiem, but I guess at this point you realize that you've lost the game. You just can't win. So bring out Lacrima, go dump Engraver. He probably used Magma, he probably doesn't want Druis Worm to banish White Rabbit. If they Druis banish something else, you can Lancia on Lizard Dose summon. Oh, I guess you're right. No, that makes sense. That makes sense why they didn't beat over this then. Yeah, if they beat over, they have Druis Worm banished, effect goes set trap. Okay, yeah, and that gives them the MTP07. No, I like that. Like, not beating over. That makes sense. Yeah, and them, like, linking this off anyways just doesn't matter. It actually just gives you damage. Like, it's fine. So go ahead, link off, summon Sequence, Twin of the Eclipse effect, and then chain Druis Worm, and then chain Bell, and then they'll scoop. Yup. And then on to the next game. So, on to game number 3 now. The first match of the first IronMan. We're going to see Stitch go first. We have Talon, Slurry, Nib, Bell, Imperm. They have White Rabbit, Allure, Fualos, Druis Worm, Lancia, which they have Lancia in for their crossout. And they have wow, they drew both of the crossout targets. Yeah, I mean, that's tough. So they're going to go main phase, activate Allure, and then draw Shifter, Druis Worm. Wow, that's like a lot of bad draws. Banish White Rabbit effect, pay 300, special summon itself out, effect, then they go ahead and Imperm that to shut that down. Yeah, normal summon out Fualos, and then go into IP Masquerena, and then just pass. Yeah, that was not good. Draw Fuala, so you know they have a Bastille, like for sure if they're making IP over SP. So normal summon Outlurry, then they go activate Druid Worm, banish White Rabbit, and then we chain Bell onto that. And now we make the Requiem and it negates activation, so we can't Talents. Requiem Tribute bring out. Did we even need the Druid Worm there? Couldn't we have let them go? Like they go Requiem into Lacrima, into Dump Engraver, then we could Druid Worm. I guess that's like not as good though. Yeah, I guess that's not as good. And since they normal summon like Lurie specifically, they can't like Tract extend through it, so they can't Engraver effects extend through it. They can't normal Ice. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Now they're gonna go Lacrima, dump the Engraver, Requiem effect to equip, and now shuffle back, summon out the Engraver, then make the Necro equip Princess, and then overlay to make DDD, battle phase, beat over IP, then main phase 2, pass, they draw Ash Blossom, activate Druid Worm, target White Rabbit, but that just gets stopped. Like, they for sure just DDD negate that. Yeah. I guess you bait out a negate? Just normal Ash, make Typhon. Why didn't we just start with that? And also, when they normal summon Ash, couldn't we have Lacrima and the Requiem into the trap setup? And just out this? Because we already played in the Talents. Like, if they had Talents, they could have already done it. Yeah. I'm not sure. We probably should have, like, Lacrima and the Requiem on resolution of DDD to play around Talents. I guess it's fine, though, right? If the DDD, or Talents take DDD, we still have Fualos. And then we have that plus Nib. It's, like, not bad. Not bad when you have a bunch of different stuff like that. And then, yeah, so beat over, end phase, Lacrima, bring out the Requiem, and then pass, they draw another Fualos, Requiem effect, tribute, bring out Lacrima, Lacrima effect, dump Engraver, normal summon out Fualos, make Duo Drive, then Duo Drive effect, attach go Surge, grab out the Cross, grab out Sword. I love that Fualos, just like works as a level 4 so often in this deck. And then shuffle back Engraver for Engraver. They let that go. They have a Druid Worm, but they don't want to Druid Worm this. They want to save Druid Worm to stop Trap Card from being able to be set up. That's tough. Okay. So summon out the Engraver, link off, make Sequence, then Sequence effect. Now they do change Druid Worm here. And that can just banish like one of these. I'm not sure which one they're going to choose exactly. Could just be Lacrima. Oh no, they banished Requiem. I was going to say it could be Lacrima. So that way Lacrima can't summon back out Sequence, because Sequence might get sent to Graveyard for cost. For like a Node or something this turn. Talents take Typhon. Typhon bounce back Druid Worm. And then special out Sword. Sword effect goes Surge. Grab out X Ryzeal. And then dump Exciton Knight. Special out X. Activate Cross. Make the Detonator. And then just battle phase swing. Yeah, they don't even Detonator effect to attach. Like, this is just enough. Well, we can't. We have Typhon. But we can just go battle phase attack for game. And we have Cross to negate a Bastille. And they already used Druid Worm effect this turn. So, yeah, just go ahead, swing for game. And then, okay, so that's the first match of the IronMan. And now we have StarStr versus Insurance. And StarStr wins the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Do you think it's possible to main going second for Suda? Like, if you're playing Tenpai, yeah. But I don't think, like, meta decks can really do that. These decks set up way too much. Like, normal summon Ice gets you DDD, Detonator, gets you a draw, like, it gets you Cross Negate, you have Trapping Graveyard off Lacrima, like, it's just too much. It's just too much. We have Engraver, Imperm, Lacrima, Tract Fualos, they have Ice, Cross, Ash, Prosperity. Oh no. Who told this team to pull up with Maliss and pure Ryzeal? Yo, Pack, what are you letting your students doing, bro? What? You're letting your students pulling up with pure Ryzeal? Dude, I mean, this is just over. Activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect. They're just playing budget on DB. That's crazy. And a $1,600 IronMan tournament. Then Lyrian the Requiem effect. They just let that go through. Okay, I guess trying to save Ash for the Ryzeal part of the deck. Yeah, just trying to save it for that part of the deck. Technically, we could have summoned Lacrimo there and then normal Fualos, but that plays into like every hand trap. And it takes multiple cards out of our hand. Having unknowns in hand is kind of nice. Requiem effect to attach, and then go into the Necro equip. Activate Engraver effect. Discard, go ahead, grab out Tract. Is this nice? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't normal Lacro and make Necro equip without playing in the nib. Necro equip effect, draw on the Bonfire. Oh, they're insane. Shuffle back, special summon out the Engraver, overlay, make DDD, activate Bonfire, grab out Ice Ryzeal, then just normal summon out Lacrima. Okay. So I guess we're gonna special ice. Feel like some miscalculations were done here. Actually, I wanna view the log. They thought here they activated Bonfire, added ice. How long did it take for them to do the next play? About a minute. That makes sense. They added ice, and then they're like, wait, we should be getting Lacrimo in rotation. Yeah, that was interesting. Discard Fuala, special ice. That could have just been X'd. And then summon Duo. Duo effect, they ash it. Yeah, that literally could have just been X'd over ice, and then we get to keep Fualos in hand, which isn't a great card to keep in hand, but they don't know it's Fualos. They know one of these cards are tracked, which is probably the card in hand. Probably. Pass. Pack. You let him pull up with pure Ryzeal, and you let him pull up with Molcharmy Idiot in their main deck. Who made this deck list? Who made it? 41 cards! A deck that bricks, let's play 41 cards, let's main deck a Charmy that's... Cam the Man Neil said washed. Me? Dude, Dude. Nah. I can't talk about the results of the other IronMans yet because we're going over them. But me washed? Nah, fuck it. You washed. You're washed. What? Dude, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Pot of Prosperity, go ahead, banished. So just gotta see the vision, bro. Dude, these people, they don't see the lines like me. What round is this with this deck list? This is the first round. This is a double elimination tournament, and each round has, I think it's like 48-hour rounds. Well, it's supposed to be 24-hour rounds, but I think they updated it to 48-hour rounds. There's 16 teams, double elimination, $100 per team to enter. So they're gonna grab Sword. Okay. Sure. That's okay. Because, like, they can't ice effect, obviously, into DDD. If they normal ice and activate the effect, I'm actually clicking off the IronMan. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? These are PAC students? Bro, PAC. You gotta teach these people better, bro. And the thing is, like, this isn't one person in a Discord by themselves just playing. This is a team effort. This is minimum 2 people in Discord going, yeah, bro, grab sword, normal ice, yeah. And then activate the ice effect. This is multiple people, bro. This is multiple people making these plays. Then special sword effect. Go ahead, grab out X'd. Like, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I guess. Don't mirror logic, special, X effect, mirror logic effect. Like, having cross in hand's pretty good here. They're gonna search out node. Like, this game isn't like, this game's still winnable. It's still a very winnable game. Overlay, make detonator effect. But, like, what's the point? Can't we just normal ice, special sword, grab X, don't mirror logic, stop this anyways, and we just keep a body? Like, what's the point of giving this card value? Make detonator, attach, special node. Yeah, I mean, having cross hard drawn is broken. Node, send Charmy, special summon back out from the graveyard and defense. And then overlay into Duo. And then on summon of Duo, if we're gonna imperm, we don't actually have to do it on summon. We don't have to do it on summon, right? Because if they chain detonator to pop Duo, then they have to detach every material from detonator anyways. That seems not bad. And then what cards did they even search? They've already gone through Sword, X, Node, normal Ice. So they grab Plugin, obviously, but Plugin won't even work if Detonator's not in Grave. So we could just wait for the effect. But doing it on summon's, like, not bad. Okay, they're gonna go Battle Phase, Detonator, attack over Duo. They're just gonna let that go. Attack into DDD. And then if they imperm, they're just gonna chain pop DDD anyways. So main phase 2, Duo drive effect, they just let that resolve. I guess it's fine to just, yeah, I guess, honestly, yeah. I guess if that's the argument, do we even need to stop Duo? Like, what does this actually grab? What does this actually grab? It grabs Plugin. They don't know about Plugin in hand. So that's, like, the only scary card they can grab. And they know it's pure because we saw Pot of Prosperity. And what else did they see? What did Pot of Prosperity reveal exactly? It revealed Ash, Flawless, Imperm, Nib. Okay, I guess it didn't really reveal any information. They grabbed Plasma Hole from the decks of the hand. Okay, they're also playing the Ouroboros hand rip. Sure. So there's a reason they're a student, I guess. True. Cross to put back under Pot of Prosperity. Can't do that. Set Plasma Hole. Set the plugin. Then they said misclick. Yeah, obviously can't do that. They have Lacrima effect. But then they can just chain the pop the imperm. Yeah, so they just let them pass. They draw a node. And then now they're going to go main phase, imperm on the detonator, chain detonator, pop itself. Because they have plugin. Then they said you're good to continue at this point. Shuffle back Lacrima to special summon out Engraver. Then that's fine, because they know they have tracked in hand plus whatever they drew for turn. Requiem effect to equip, they said okay. Now here, they're going to go Plasma Hole, pop the Engraver. Yeah, and they know the last card sets plugin. They know it's pure, they would have grabbed it otherwise. They know the last card sets plugin. Pretty sure they normal summon that there. Yeah, normal summon out nodes, that way you're not locked. And then on the summon of node, nothing. And then activate tracked. So were they trying to bait them? Yeah, I think they were trying to bait them into summoning detonator. Then what? They like Paradise effect on Desiree. They negate Desiree. Tracked in the Lurie. Okay, they're just gonna go plug in. Because they could Desiree shuffle this back and then go Lurie into Requiem and the Lacrima into a Typhon? Something like that? Isn't it past your bedtime? Bro, I was playing DB rated until 6:30 a.m. last night, bro. This is prime dueling hours. Every hour is an hour to duel. Sleep is for the weak. Except the fact that I really enjoy sleeping. But they're going to go Lurie effect, chain detonator effect to attach. And then they're going to go ahead and shut down the Lurie. Then make Typhon. Yeah, Typhon effect, bounce. Yeah, I don't think you can Paradise. I think you just have to like do it like this. Bounce the detonator, beat over the Duo, and then pass turn. They can't start with X dump twin because they don't have what it takes in graveyard to do that. They draw Imperm. Then, okay, now they still have to deal with Desiree. Off the trap. So don't twin special X effect. Could have gotten cross to draw, decided not to. Then they're gonna go X effect, and then Chain Paradise, dump Desiree, they search Sword. And now Desiree shuffle back Lurie to go ahead and outcross. Weird. Could have started with draw one, decided not to. Weird. Now special out Sword. And then they have Sword effect to go search. Grab out Ice, but this game's just over. They should just be winning this game. Now they're gonna go Overlay, summon out Detonator, can't attach because Typhon. Ice effect, bring out X'd. They don't have Lacrimo in rotation either, it's just Engraver stuff. Overlay into Abyss Dweller, so now they can't even do that stuff. Go ahead, beat over, attack directly, set Imperm, pass. But if they break this board, then they actually have nothing. Like, actually have nothing. Like, actually nothing. Okay, pass. Yeah, they went through all 3 Sword, all 3 X, they went through Node. The only thing they haven't gone through is 1 Ice. So, Bonfire, yeah, the engine doesn't do anything anymore. Okay. Wait. Is that just a broken draw? They're gonna Dweller them. Then they have Druid's Worm. Banish to summon. This can try to beat over Dweller. They need the Detonator to protect here. Oh, they needed the Detonator to protect, so that way they could Dweller to stop Druid's Worm from adding Detonator. Oh my god, they actually lose this game. Pass, they draw Imperm. Pass. Like, I'm pretty sure they ended up losing the game anyways. The Druid's Room is just a crazy top deck. It's just game. Wow. Shuffle back Requiem, special summon out Engraver. Is Inspector Border broken this format? I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's definitely a card you could play. Like, if you're playing a stun deck, yeah, it's probably one of the better cards you can play for sure. Out of all the stun cards, it's probably like a top tier stun card. Requiem into Lacrima, and then just use those, make a Light and Dark Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel target the back row, Jerusalem target Detonator, they chain Detonator, then chain Imperm, so out everything on field. But then they go activate Jerusalem effect to be able to apply pressure. They have Lacrima and the Requiem. They already went through Trap though, but it's a lot of follow-up. And they don't have anything. Banish, special, yeah, it's game over. They actually just ran out of engine. They can't draw anything here. I guess, Magma doesn't even get them there. That's like their best draw. Draw Veiler. Normal summon Veiler. Make Typhon. Yeah. So they went through 2 last turn. Sure. Just, it doesn't do anything. Like, yeah, sure. Attack for 29. Set Imperm. End phase. Lacrima. Shuffle back. Special. Druid's Worm. Banish. Special. And then draw Called By. Requiem effect. Tribute. Bring out Lacrima. Yeah, it's just game. Lacrima, go dump Engraver. Yeah, we know how this game ends. It's just it just needs to play out until then. Summon Engraver, effect to go send. Battle phase attack for game. Okay. So now, on to game number 2. We'll see Insurance go first. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy because they literally could have just won that game if they just activated Cross to draw before they summon X. That's how big of a difference, like, a little misplay like that is. Just ordering your cards in the incorrect order is the difference between winning a game and losing a game. Having follow-up and not having follow-up. Now we have Slayer, Sword, Ice, Nib, Ash. They have Veiler, Node, Metaltronus, Bonfire, Ash. Okay, so activate Bonfire. Grab out X. Yeah, this deck can start with X over Ice, which is actually really nice since everyone main decks Fua. Then X, grab out Sword. Then special Sword. Sword effect goes Search. Grab out Ice. And then we have Ash for the duo drive. So, effect. And then chain Ash. Oh, they're thinking about not stopping it. Okay. Yeah, I guess to play around Talons. But normal Ice. Ice effect. Bring out Sword. And then overlay for Detonator. Effect. Chain Nib. Yeah, otherwise they have twin set up. I guess you could Slayer to out it though. I guess this is still just fine. Yeah, this is still just fine. Special Node. Node effect. Sun Veiler, special back out sword, overlay into detonator, and then set Metaltronus pass. Yeah, now we just have Slayer, which just outs like their follow-up play. Drufua for turn. Yeah, Ultimate Slayer out that. Normal Ice effect. Metaltronus, which is way better than Ash, because otherwise they're going to be able to make Moon next play and keep going anyways. So, yep, I agree with this Metaltronus here. Actually, yeah, you just have to. You just have to. I was gonna say, like, nah, you have to. Oh, yeah, you almost have to banish face down. I was gonna say, maybe there's a world where you don't banish face down to keep a level 4 on field, but they could just say battle. That's tough. Finally didn't catch you 3 hours in this stream. W said, you don't even play Cross in your deck? Dude! Okay, I literally made my deck list in 10 minutes. I'm not even kidding. I could leak the DMs with me and Jib. 11 minutes. 11 minutes. I made 2 deck lists for the tournament. 2 deck lists in 11 minutes. You probably couldn't even make 1 deck list in 20 minutes. I'm just ahead. I'm always ahead. Always ahead. Now they pass. They draw Ash Blossom. Yeah, I can't special sword because there's no ice. And then, I mean, they can't do anything though. So, they can just swing. Beat over token. I mean, beat over Nib with the token. Mabi. And then pass, draw Engraver. Now activate Engraver effect. Discard, so I don't make deck lists. I only net deck TB Grinder himself. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Doesn't want to Typhon? Oh, with the Nib? Oh, I guess we could have Typhon with Nib, right? I guess maybe it would have been fair enough there. Because it makes their X live. Like, making X live is, like, tough. But they could just dump Twin anyways. And then they just win the game anyways. Because they could just summon Duo off the Twin. So I guess, yeah, we probably should have Typhoned out of the token. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Because with what we have, we would have had, like, if they just pass, right, and they just have hand traps, then we have Typhon, normal sword, they hand trap sword, we make Moon, we keep playing. So now they can't hand trap sword. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. So they're going to go Engraver, grab track. Do you think Maliss Striker's the best version, or Fiendsmith, just because that engine's insane? The Striker build doesn't work. Not post-Suda. Twin of the Eclipse just hard cooks it. Maliss is in a horrible spot post-Suda, in my opinion. They go track, chain Ash Blossom, normal sword, sword effect goes search, grab out X'd. And then now we just proceed to cook. Don't pick Seton Knight, special X'd. Effect goes search. And then that's going to grab out sword. I don't know what they leave in their deck though. They might leave cross in deck. Make detonator. Detonator effect attached. Okay, yeah. We're just going to play a little bit of a grind game here. But next turn we have Engraver to summon, which gets us in the Requiem. We have a detonator here. Imagine if we just added this token. That would have been so much better. They draw Plasma Hole. Okay, sure. That doesn't do anything. Attack, detach, set Plasma Hole, trap, draw Talons. Which this could just get popped. But I guess they just pop token, right? Yeah, they'll just pop token when they Ash. They're not going to pop the back row. Summon out Engraver, make Requiem effect. But now they have Talons, so now they don't even have to pop the back row. They could just Talons take. So they Ash that, chain pop token. I would have just popped back row, to be honest. Yeah, I would just pop back row. Would I? Because it could be plug-in. Could be Metaltronus. I guess if it's Metaltronus, it's like the same thing anyways. Yeah, nah. Because like Talons take token feels crazy to be able to go for game. Talons draw, imperm node, special sword, sword effect, grab out ice. There's no point of scooping in this, I think. Because, I mean, there's a lot of money on the line, and there's no time. You actually have 3 minutes per play, which I think is OD. 3 minutes per play is OD. And special node, switch to attack game. Yep. Wow. Okay, so start STR sweeps there. I think even though there were a few misplays, I think that they played better than their opponents overall. So I think it was deserved. And they also just played the better deck. They played Fiendsmith Ryzeal versus Maliss and pure Ryzeal. Like, it's like an obvious that this deck should win. Even if you play a little bit worse, your deck should probably win. Okay. Let's hop into the next IronMan now. Okay, so that was That was Certified DB Warlords versus Team Inner Circle. An Inner Circle loss. So they move on to the